First item on our agenda tonight is the part of our community center grant that we acquired was to upgrade the appliances in the kitchen area. So Tanya and, Jay went to town today and got us some quotes on updating the appliances. Like they looked at an oven, a wall oven, a hood, and a refrigerator. So they went to several places and then they brought back a quote from each place, from Lowe's, Home Depot, Frederickson's. They went to another place but didn't have the items available. So Lowe's was $46.59.35. Home Depot was $51.72.14, and Frederickson was $52.56. And this includes a 5-year warranty plan on each item. This is part of the $27,000 and change grant that we got to upgrade the facility here. So this is one of the items that was on the original list to pursue. So we're trying to get some of these items accomplished. The other thing for the kitchen area would be if we upgrade the microwave and an ice machine. That is one thing they had requested to have was an ice machine, which it will be very good. That we haven't, they looked for that today, and we haven't accomplished that part yet, so to, hear a motion to purchase these items from Lowe's.
Same brand on all of it?
They were all, they didn't all have the same brand, but they were all had the same features. We'll probably wait to have them delivered till we're getting some prices this week on painting the kitchen and painting the cabinets. Probably wait till we get that accomplished, but we'll have the motion made to, or have the approval to purchase them at that time.
Thank you. We would have got 100 on our health inspection, but the cabinet wasn't painted.
So we'll get that hopefully accomplished here soon.
Matt Mandel,
Yes.
Chris, Ricky,
Yes.
Ricardo,
Yes.
Monica, Doug.
Yes.
Thank y'all very much. The next item on our agenda is we recently posted a maintenance position. Our past maintenance person has had some health issues and couldn't carry on at this time with it, so we respect that for them. And so of the applicants we have had, I've talked to several of them, and Jay Mahaney, recommend him for the job. Excuse me, Philip, please, you answered it, whatever, you know, I'm sorry.
I promise.
Let's Jay, you gonna cut grass, but anyway.
No, I'm not.
And, we've had several people to offer to help us, that didn't want it full-time, but had offered to help us with equipment, or if we get behind with cutting, if we need them, they're glad, and be glad to help. But some of them didn't want it as a full-time position, and we respect that also. So, we have a motion to hire Philip for the position.
I'll make the motion. Second.
Thank y'all very much. We appreciate everybody that applied for the job, and, we try to keep the grounds and the areas clean and as we possibly can, and looking nice, and they usually always do, and we appreciate that.
Matt Mandel,
Yes.
Chris, Ricky,
Yeah.
Ricardo, Monica, Doug.
Yeah.
Next item on our agenda is the tennis courts. We've had some interest in upgrading them. I'd like to introduce Stephen Kirsten, and he and his wife, he's here already, but waiting on her to get here. She's in Texas. They have a son graduate.
Yeah,
This
I've
year.
been up here about 3 years, so been going back and forth when I can, but, we're finally getting him out the door, so.
So I had to ask him, his wife's name is Panan.
Phenomenal.
So she has been a tennis instructor, given lessons, been involved with the U.S. Tennis Association for, I think she said approximately 30 years,
About 35.
about 35 years. So she is offering to help us receive a grant from the U.S. Tennis Association to redo the tennis courts. So that would be a very nice, great gesture for the community to have them upgraded and brought up to a really good standard. And, you know, it might be where, you know, if she gives lessons, she can, if the school ever has some interest in obtaining a tennis team, because they never had, or kids interested, you know, that's be a great, asset for the school to have somewhere to practice and play, and have somebody who can give them some guidance and lessons along the way if they like to have them. So we do appreciate that. I'll ask if you'd like to say a few things about it.
Just gonna see if it's a possibility. You know, I noticed that a lot of the kids don't seem to have a lot of other things to do except they ride the ATVs a lot and
Yeah, that's
little motorcycles a lot.
That's true.
But, you know, anything to help out the community as far as, you know, kids and adults as well, you know, add a little value. That's, what we're here for, you know, be part of the community. And I can answer any questions in regards to what that might entail, or I can at least get it from her. She's the expert. So, but I'd be glad to pass on anything or answer any questions.
Might have any questions for him or anything at this time?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
As far, you know, I don't know, the tennis courts were originally built when the community center was built in the early 80s, and I don't think they've had any upgraded since they were originally built.
Nobody, Mr. Hart down there, Jerry and his wife, Tina, they worked on quite a bit down through the years. It cracked. I
Yeah.
spray Roundup on them every 2 or 3 times a summer, you know, try to keep.
But to have them, you know, actually redone and repainted and relit would be awesome for the community, you know. It's my,
I've got a question, and this could sound a little silly, but, I hear a lot of people playing pickleball. Can you play pickleball on a tennis court, is that something?
No, you can. In fact, you can make it where the lines are like shaded, where it's a
Okay.
different color line, so you could actually, it's a dual purpose court.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is it's louder, pickleball is louder, so if that's a concern, but yes, you can do it.
Okay. I understand that,
Yeah.
there's another RV park, that is going to put a pickle park in, I don't even say that, pickle court in, but I wondered if it, like I said, it was the same.
Yes, you can do that. You could probably put 2 in right there with, along with the courts.
Oh, that's nice, okay.
anybody else? We do appreciate y'all, giving of your time and willing to help with that, and especially having the experience to do it, because one thing we don't have is experience with reading a tennis court. So, but we do appreciate that. I don't believe I have anything else. Will entertain any comments from the council?
Only thing other, it'd be the light part of it.
Yeah.
At some point in time, the lights need to be turned off, you know,
Well, originally they had a timer on. So if you were gonna play, you just set the timer for an hour or whatever, and they would stay on that long, and they went off automatically.
Yeah, but I know Barry had told me before, when they first put them in, that they'd been down there at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
playing tennis, and, I mean, I'm a little close there, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want that.
Well, we can put a timer on when they go off at a certain time at night and not come back on.
Yeah,
You know, we can-
that would be my own, just
Anybody else?
A lot of places do that, they'll
Yeah.
put like a 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever you wanna set it at, as a cutoff, and in between, just an hour wind-up timer on it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
That's what it
use
had on
energy.
before, I mean, it's still down there, part of it, so it had on wind-up timers, you could set it for about an hour
Mhm.
and play, and then they would go off automatically. Anybody else? Any comments from the public? Yes, ma'am.
Any kind of tentative date yet on the reopening the library? How do we stand on that?
Shooting for July the 4th.
July fourth?
Okay.
Woo-hoo!
Got a lot of stuff, there was a pageant on the first here,
July 1st.
July first.
That's the 10th date we're shooting for to get it wrapped up.
What about cabinets and bookshelves and all that?
We're working on that. I ain't quite got to that part yet, but we're getting close. Well, holidays before we do.
Y'all call me, aren't you?
Yeah, we hadn't done anything with that.
Right.
Did you say the first or the fourth?
You know,
Yeah, we're gonna, we hadn't done anything with the cabinets.
Fourth for the library, first for the.
Oh, okay.
Anybody else? We do appreciate everybody's attendance as always. But if there's not anything else, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I second.
Thank y'all very much. We appreciate it.